All right, welcome back to Satisfactory. In the last episode, we were able to make our encased industrial beams. The setup for this thing is pretty wonky, but it is working. I feel like, and I was watching this, I just realized. Let me finish my thought. I was watching this between episodes, just making sure everything was running correctly. Made a couple of adjustments to how much each assembler was using, because this one was like not filling up all the way. So it's slowly working its way back up, but I just realized that I don't have coal going into this guy. And I do need that to be a thing, because I don't think there's any coal over here. Might as well double check. Yeah, the nearest is over here. So I'm gonna need to probably split this guy again. Maybe right about here. Good thing I noticed this sooner rather than later, I suppose. Put that in there. That goes here. Okay. So now this truck will not run out of fuel, hopefully. Looks like it was doing okay, but better safe than sorry. But yeah, so it seems like I'm producing too much concrete for the assemblers. Like this one's already full. This one's about halfway full. This one's about halfway full. I'm not sure why that is, because I balanced this around the concrete. So I'm making 90 a minute and using 90 a minute. So I'm not sure what I did wrong here, but you know, it's not the end of the world. If I come back and like the concrete's overflowing, I'll probably just put it in a separate container like I'm doing with the steel beams and have that be what it is. Anyway, in today's episode, we still have a couple of milestones to unlock. I think I'm going to go ahead and go pay off what we need to get our power towers. Maybe I'll set up some power towers in place of the poles that I have now, but most likely I'll just leave it and start making power towers going forward. All right, so we'll throw all of these in. I gotta wait for the modular frames to upload, so I will be back in just a second.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Hooray.
Tool belt expanded. No alien organisms were harmed during the creation of this tool belt.
Supposedly. Okay. That should have modular frames now. Yes, I do. Toss those in, and we'll send this off. And the last one.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
So, having a nice little power, what would you call it? A power, backup generator sort of thing is always nice. So really quick, while I kind of think about what I want to do next, I'm going to build one of those. For now, it'll probably just be 4, maybe 5 power storages together. But we'll definitely expand on this in the future and probably have about 1,000 megawatts. Although in my mind, like, you would always want to keep about 10% of your max power in reserve. So currently mine is 1,000. So I would like to have about 100 megawatts in backup, and these do 100 apiece. And that just keeps them from dying immediately when I hook something up. So, as of right now, it's not going to charge super fast, but we'll probably be expanding on the coal power fairly soon, I would imagine. So, as of right now, there's not too much that we have left to do in phase 2. Outside of, just expanding our factories a little bit more. But that obviously gets a lot easier as we have more and more accessibility to more things. So I think now is just a good time to set up our factories for our phase 2 completion. So I'm going to come over here. We're going to set up some foundations. And typically, I don't actually set up a factory for this. What I do is I bring over whatever material I need for each item, and I put them in storage crates and let the storage crates feed in the items. That way I don't overproduce. Obviously, it doesn't really matter if you overproduce because you need these items for later tiers as well. But I just found this is the easiest way for me to do it. So first and foremost, we have the smart plating. We'll need 2 reinforced iron plates and 2 rotors per 2 smart plating. So essentially we'll need 1,000 of each. I think I'll make 3 assemblers because it only makes 2 per minute. And I like to get this going as quickly as possible. So we'll set this up. Get a storage container down. And I think I'll have some rotors in my dimensional depot, but I won't have any reinforced plates just yet, but I'll throw these in. Then on this side, I should make all of these tier 1 belts. I just thought about that. On this side, set the splitter to go. I guess it still needs to go kind of straight, right? Need some more steel pipes. I'm gonna go grab the materials that I need. I'll be back in just a second. Okay. Totally just lost my train of thought. So I'll need to move this back, it looks like. Just a bit. About there should be fine. Drop that guy in. I think I was a little bit short on my rotors. We have 8, 9, 10. These two don't need to be in there, right? Gonna be a tiny bit shy. This out, put that in. Should be 10 stacks. There we go. Yeah, I think I was a little bit shy on rotors, but I figured the rest would get uploaded in time, so we should be okay. Yeah, I shouldn't connect this yet. It'll look a little funny, but at least it'll work, right? Alright, there we go. That's all of those going in. I put 300 rotors in already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and a half. 9. Put in 300. I pulled some out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how many I need to put in now. It's fine if I have a few too many, I suppose. So let's just put in everything but this. Keep the rest. I will hook these guys up. I don't think I can turn these on just yet. But I'm gonna try, and if it turns my power off, I'll turn it back off. So we'll hook this up here. Oh, I didn't know this. And there. Actually, did this incorrectly again. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna hook this up to the power, but I don't actually think I can do that yet. I don't think I'm gonna have enough power to keep it turned on. I might have to just disconnect it right away, but I figure I might as well try, right? There we go. These two must not know what to make. 1, 2. Perfect. And that will be our smart plating. We will be done in about 3 hours. No, that's 166, which is just, it's like 2.5 hours of in-game time. Yeah, about 3 hours. I was right. Assuming I put enough of everything in. Okay. Looks like the power is staying on. Our max consumption is a little higher than it should be. I think that's just because we have a few factories that are technically not on currently. So we can leave this running for right now. I do want to see really quick. Versatile framework, this modular frame steel beams. The automated wiring is stators and cables. We are not making stators currently. Interesting. Okay. Fortunately, the other two go by pretty quickly, so I might just be able to work with that. But right now, I have 2 issues I want to attend to. Okay, the first issue is obviously the power. So I know that I'm overproducing coal. Currently, I'm using, it was 15 times 12, so 180 coal, I believe, if I remember correctly. And I can move up to 270 with these two belts. But I can also just take one of the miners, the one that is on the normal node. I can bump this up to the 180 and have it be one belt, and then this one can go to another one, which is kind of what I'm debating between. I can build some more coal power factories down here. I don't know if it'll actually let you build over here. But I figure if I send my foundations out this way, I can turn the miner around and put some coal factories out here, or I can just put a lift on the water pump, which is something I don't like doing, but if it's what I gotta do, it's what I gotta do. It seems a little bit easier to do that at this point, so I'm gonna start building, let's say right here. Okay, we will put our generators on this side, I think would be the best way to do it. Right there seems good. And we could fit as many generators here as we need. Obviously, the only caveat is that we only have a certain supply of coal, but we have a pure node here as well, so if we ever want to expand on this in the future, we definitely can. I don't see that happening because eventually we'll move to like oil power and stuff, but for the meantime, this is probably the best that we're going to be able to do. So let's start with the water extractors. I will need 2, of course. I'm going to put some foundation down so I can put a pipe junction down here. And both of the pipe junctions will carry our water up to us. Pipe here, I think. That looks good. Then it'll need a pump on it. Looks like it will make it up just fine, so that is good. We'll set a power pole down right here. Make sure we connect all of those in advance. And I'm actually going to connect this to the power now so that those water pumps start going before I even have to go down there. Next, we'll get all of our junctions down. Right here seems good. We will connect this guy to this one. Hook all of these up. Getting these pipes filled up with the water. I don't know if they've fixed all the bugs that were in the early access with the water or with the liquids in the pipes, but just to be safe, I'd rather fill the pipes up now. And let's get the coal prepared. Go. We'll put splitters on all of them. Go this way. Boom, boom, boom. Then I don't even have to really turn the miner around necessarily. I can just break this belt, Mark 3 belt. Go. That should start feeding in. I don't know why it has this weird curve in it now, but whatever. Then I'm going to grab a couple of power shards. We'll Set this to 180. This one obviously will not need any power shards for it. It has plenty coming out, I believe 240 at the moment, and we're only going to be using 90 with these 6, but we will expand on this, of course, and put more generators in. We're just building these ones first. Looks like the water is full, so we can start connecting the generators here and here. If I remember rightly, they're 120 each currently. We're going to be going through 270. Right. I think I had one of them overclocked a little bit. Which like saves more power than one generator does, or one water pump. Unless I were to build another water pump and lower it. I could do. Just takes up a lot of space. Yeah, we'll just toss a shard in here. So we're at 240. We need 270, I believe. So 155. Yeah, so it's 8, it's 8 extra megawatts, but at the end of the day, it kind of makes it easier to make everything work properly. Better than when I was just putting 3 shards into one power pump and using 60 megawatts to power it, right? Alright, and that should add another 500 megawatts, just about 450. Which is great. It's not a lot currently. Like even if I go build another factory right now, I still don't think I would have enough to make this work. So I think we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna build as far as this lets me, I think. Not as far as coal power plants go, just or at the moment I should say, but I'm gonna make another line of 6 right now. I definitely have the coal. That scared me so much. Yeah, sorry, that's my phone that I just got, and I have never heard it go off before. I did not know if that was it in the moment. So I'm gonna build another 6 for now. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5. That's 5. And add a little bit more power to these guys. Here, 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 here. It probably would be more efficient if I built them, like on top of each other, or not in a straight line, I guess, but it just makes it easier for my brain to comprehend. Okay, so with that, we're pushing 240 coal, correct? And then 15 per, so I should only still be at 180 with 12. Assuming I've done my math correctly, which hopefully I did. We'll come over here. A couple more water extractors. Same thing, we'll bring this foundation down. Put a junction in. Right about between them. Connect those. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, never mind. Bring the pipe up. Try to get these in line, I think. For simplicity's sake. Okay. Bring this over. Get up to that. Turn these on to let the power start the water flow. Grab another pump. Oops. There. Hook this into here. Connect all of these. Sorry about that. Thought I muted this. Okay. We will hop down. Didn't mean to actually hop down, but whatever. Set that to 155. And I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively connect these. Not going to wait too long to fix this. It should be good to go. This junction's in the wrong spot. You know, it's fine. Did I connect these two by accident? I did. I guess now I can fix this. Because it was in the middle. I definitely muted the phone. The last time I pulled it up. That is what happens when you get new things, I guess. 1, 2, 3. I did one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Looks like the pipes are good. We will now make one more pole. Why did it do that? Hopefully that didn't disconnect anything. I don't think it did. And we'll hook all of these up. And I missed one. Did I? No. That's got 7 connections, so I guess not. Okay. So now we are at 1980 capacity, which should give us enough space to make a few more factories, I think. I'm going to go ahead and break these off. Reset the smart splitter up here. Because I'm still just going to sink off any excess coal. Set that to overflow. We can take this off as well. And there shouldn't be any issues now. This one is going a little slow, but I think it's just... I probably have like a tier 1 belt somewhere that I shouldn't. Alright. Perfect. So now we're at about 1,000 megawatts of power. Let's head over to where the other issue is. Alright, here at the rotor factory, you may notice that there is a ton of backup. I'm actually not sure why that is, and obviously there is no episode to go back and watch to say like, yeah, this is, you know, why that has happened. These ones kind of make sense in a way, but I should be using more, or an equal amount of everything that I made, unless I set it up specifically so that I didn't use as many iron rods as I made, but I don't think that I did. So we're making 60 iron rods a minute, right? 15, 30, 45, and 60. And we are consuming 60, 20, 40, and 60. Yet somehow our iron rods are backed up. If you can make that make sense for me, that would be awesome. These did technically get a head start, but I don't think it should be this much of a head start. We are also way overproducing iron. We have, what, 90, 180 ingots per minute. Then we're using 60, no. Yeah, 60. And I think these are 12 and a half per minute. Yeah, so 25, 50, and 75. So in total, we have like an excess of maybe 50 or so, I think 45 to be exact. But this is a problem that actually we can somewhat resolve. So we need to build stators. Stators, the recipe for those are going to be steel pipes and wire. I was hoping something with iron was going to be in that process, but I was incorrect. Well, we definitely have the steel pipes and the wire to do that, but maybe I should check my recipe. Hard drives. Maybe I have one. Doesn't look like I do. Well, I guess these are just going to continue to overproduce. I guess I can lower the production of these. So 60, 75, 115. We're pushing out 180. We need to cut it down by 65. 65 divided by 6. 10.83. I think that's how much I need to lower each of them by. Okay, now between these two miners, I think this one's already doing 120, so we can just set it to 115. We can have that. And I'm just going to turn this miner off, I think. AKA delete it completely, because why would I keep it? I'll come check in on this in a bit and make sure that I didn't mess anything up, which I probably did, but you know, that's half the fun in the series, right? Alright, I am back over where I'm making steel pipes. Really quick, let me double check the recipe again for the stators. 15 steel pipes per minute, since it makes 5 per minute. I'm currently producing 20 per minute, which is perfect. And I have a copper node right there. So, just to make this simple and easy, I'm going to go as high up as I can to this rock. Build out this way a bit. We'll make one assembler, and only one. Like so. I'm going to put a smart splitter on this guy. Overflow is now going to go here. And any steel beams that we make, steel pipes that we make will go into the assembler. Then I will come over here. I'm going to set up a miner here. The miner will feed into the smelters. I don't remember how much wire I need, but I'm guessing it's not that much. It'll probably be, what, 40 a minute? 8 times 5, yeah. So even though this is producing 240, I'm going to set it to, I'll check in a second because I need to do the math. We'll just do one smelter for right now. Set that to copper. Constructor in front of that. Set this to wire. Needs 15 per minute to make 30. So we'll make 2 in that case. Let's grab a splitter here. And I'll make this a little bit longer just to be safe. So I'll need 15. I'll need each of them making 40 apiece, so 60 repeating. Go. I would make another assembler for the stators so I could make a proper amount of wire, but I don't really think I can. Well, actually, yeah, I can. I'm really overproducing on my foundry stuff, so if I adjust this just a little bit, add another foundry in, then we go like this. That. This. I should have more than enough of all these materials to make this work. That's going to produce 45 a minute if I'm not mistaken. And these use 15, 30. 30, so I can put 2 constructors here to move it out just a little bit. Here, 1 there. That's like that. There. Steel pipes. Steel pipes. Putting 60 a minute. But it's 6%. 6%. Actually needs to be like 69% maybe. I'm gonna need to make 15 a minute. 22, yeah, 15 a minute. Okay, there we go. I kind of forgot how backed up on coal and iron I've been over here. I actually could probably double the amount of production I have going into all of this. I'm not going to right now, but okay, so now I'm producing 30-50 per minute. These go through 15 per minute. So I can make 3 of these. Right? 15 a minute. 45, and I'll still have 5 left over. We can put down a merger. Put down a splitter right here. Go. And then I will need 120 wire per minute. And and these at max produce 30, so I'll need 4 of these. Move them back just a bit. Okay. So, do this correctly. I can do 3 pretty easily. 4th one, not so much. 15 per minute. I mean, technically I can just do 2 smelters. This, like this. Another smelter right here. Another splitter in front of it. Need more cable. I will be back in just a second. Okay, fortunately I had a metric ton of wire on me, so that didn't take too long. Okay, so constructor, there and there, here, and there. That up there. A splitter right here. I don't even know if I can put that in. Tell you what, let's just put the miner facing this way. And the splitter can go here. That. Should be balanced, right? And I should have to set the miner to only do 60 a minute. It should be good to go. Pick everything up. Need one more power pole over here. Just need to set the constructors to wire, I think. There we go. And then I normally don't do a buffer, but just so that it's a little bit easier to get everything going in. Set up a merger. Each of these. Yeah, perfect. Then the lift here. Some lifts here. How much are these gonna need each minute? 40. Okay, I'm gonna set them to a tier 1 then. So hopefully there's no backup. Alright, I'm gonna set this one to a tier 2, I guess. Put some splitters on the top. Out of iron plates. 1 second. Okay. Splitter. RE has one? No. Belt. Lift. Jump up here so I can tell what height it's at. Right there seems good. A little too high, but it's okay. Power pole. Connect it there. They're all already set up, it looks like. Okay, I think we got it. These are a little backed up. Take a bit for them to empty out, I guess. It's not that they're backed up, it's that they don't have enough. You can get going in. Is this a Mark II miner? No. Now it is, though. Excuse me, now it's definitely have enough out. Alright, that is now 15 stators per minute, I believe. Yes. Set up this guy. So we'll let this run for a little while once I have enough stacks to add on another piece to the space elevator, then I can come over here and grab what I need. Looking for mergers. There we go. So we'll let that run for a little while. Once it packs up a few stacks, we'll be able to come back and grab those and set up, I think, for the automated wiring is the one that needs that. In the meantime, I'm going to use this opportunity to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciated, and I will catch you in the next one.